I'm reserved. I take like time to adjust in an environment. Like it's only
This girl is lying.
It's only now.
You lie. Okay.
It's only now that.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. The fact that you read and you keep dating, man, I give it to you. Okay.
For those who are not passing that 90%, choose something that you love, something that you know that it will make your life easier, because you don't want studying to be something that feels like it is dragging for you. It is going to be difficult. I lost weight in 2022 because of studying. So it.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Matukul Holdings. Enjoy.
Hi guys, and welcome to Basani Pretty's channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because of what we like, you like. Also remember that this conversation is about you. It's about your interest. It's about what you want, not necessarily about us. But I'm being told that whatever you talk about, it also encourages you to do it, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, you can hear the voices. So these are, you know, like, I don't know, in my family, most people are so reserved, but I'm the only one who's bubbly and out there. So, by the way, we share a son.
Explains why I'm reserved.
Yes! So, definitely. So, I'll just give her the platform to introduce herself, for courtesy vibe, for kindness, because, I don't want to jinx how she always do it, because she's my fellow on YouTube.
Okay, so my name is Nqobile Christina Magwagwa, the poetess, because I'm a poet. I am a graduate from TET, holding a Cumlaude diploma in commercial mixed farming and advanced diploma in crop science. So I'm gonna introduce only that part because it is the important part. Okay guys, when I introduce myself, I have this tiny bit of introduction that I do, but I'm not gonna do for the importance of this conversation.
What do you do?
I don't want the other part of it to start counting the other part. Okay, so basically, I introduce myself as Nqobile Christina Magwagwa. I am a youth advisor for Women Creating Wealth across the Marshall Trust. I am a double cum laude graduate in agriculture. I'm an entrepreneur, so I am into entrepreneurship and agriculture. I've done layers, I have done broilers. So chickens that lay eggs are called layers. Then broilers are the ones that we eat for meat. And now I need my friend to come introduce me. I'm a poet. Yes. And I'm also a poet. But most of all, I'm a child of God. But the important part of this introduction is that I am a double graduate from TET. Because what we are talking about, it has everything to do with the fact that I am a graduate.
Alrighty, guys, if you say I don't love you, I don't know. I was actually unaware that she's a double cum laude graduate. We're two. Wow, I'm actually encouraged to study further and study hard so that I can get the cum laude.
I'm 7.
You're still also going back?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Please go back. There's one thing that I know about. I know this is not about us, but because I found out here, unfortunately, we have to advise you. Please go back. Education doesn't rust. So we are done with that. We are done with that actually. But I just wanted to put out there that when you have double cum laude, don't take it for granted. Don't take it lying. It can open doors for you. And definitely, great business people can trust you because of that. You get me?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
If you don't get it, forget about it. Double cum laude lady. I'm lost of words. I'm lost of words. So this is what we're here to do, right? We're here to advise you about school specifically. And I just like that she gels well with the topic that she put up. Like she said, she's also a youth leader.
Youth advisory
advisory. Even the English, she's also like trying to swallow it because she's been reading for a while now. But
Okay.
by the way, congratulations.
I'm an avid reader. I forgot that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. The fact that you read and you keep dating, man, I give it to you. Okay. People with high. Okay, so tell me, what's your take in someone that's in someone who's in varsity, like for 7 years, 5 years, for 6 years, for 4 years, 2 years dropout. Oh, it's becoming emotional, but like unfortunately dropouts are they.
Yes.
And some people finish, some people don't finish, and our topic is passing adversity. Varsity level, right?
Yes.
Yes, I got it. So, by the way, I'm not the one that creates the topics. If I'm with someone, they definitely come with what pushes them. But so that's why I wouldn't know a lot. But let me give it to her to explain. Let me give it to you to explain. By the way, yeah, I think that's good.
So, regarding passing at university, I think one thing that I always advise people who go to university is that whenever you go to university, try to do something that you love. Because if you are doing something that you love, it pushes you to do well in that thing. It pushes you to excel in that thing. Most of the time, you find that if, let's say, 80 to 90% of the population of like university students who are not doing well or who end up dropping out, it's either they didn't like the course. I'm gonna say 90%, almost 90%, because I know there are those who love the course, who love what they're doing, but it's just not happening for them, you know. But for those who are not passing that 90%, choose something that you love, something that you know that it will make your life easier, because you don't want studying to be something that feels like it is dragging for you. It is going to be difficult. I lost weight in 2022 because of studying. So it is going to be difficult. But you want something that you know that at the end of the day, when you are sitting by yourself, you know that I have done well by myself. Not by the person, not by my mom. I remember a teacher told me that in this life, everyone else is like you are in a bus and you are the driver, you are the one who is taking the bus wherever it is going. Your parents are going to be passengers. Your family, everyone is going to be a passenger. You are the one taking the bus wherever it is supposed to go. The destination, it is yours. So you're supposed to know that whatever I am doing today, if I wake up tomorrow, if I wake up at 12, if I have to make the sacrifice, somebody said love is sacrifice. And that is why you have to do something that you love, something that you are willing to sacrifice for. If it's not something that you love, do it for reasons of love. If maybe you want to go study engineering, and you know engineering has money, but you want the money in engineering because you love your family, or you love someone in your family, or you love something that you want to have in life in the future, then do engineering. Do it for the reason of love. Make sure that somewhere along that there is love, there is something that bends, because at the end of the day, you're not going to feel like studying. You're going to wake up and it's not going to make sense to study. You're going to wake up and the weather will be saying stay in bed. There's no one to monitor you. There's no one to tell you not to do it. So you are going to wake up and you are going to want to sleep. But if you know that I love what I'm doing and I know where I'm going with this, or I love the person I'm doing this for, but most of the time I advise people to love yourself. Do it for yourself.
Do it for yourself.
More than anything, just do it for yourself.
Please raise your voice a
Basically.
little bit, yeah? So that these people can hear you, because I feel like my initial voice. Try your best. Try your best.
That's one thing that I think when God was giving away voices, I decided to take a nap. And I got there when the voices were already like
done, baby, we can only give you this.
Right, I'm really lazy tonight.
Now how?
Yeah.
How do you scream? Talk like you scream.
You
also scream.
I actually scream because like I'm in my fight mode.
Yeah, this fight.
That's my scream. Like
This
I
fight.
need the adrenaline to be like
This fight.
man.
This fight.
No, I'll try.
It's fine.
I'll try.
So you mentioned something very profound. You said that when you are in this journey of life, take it as a thingy. Take it as if you are the driver and drive it yourself. But I also have a question for you. Me and you we meet today. We are all makwakwas and we are cruising nicely in careers. So who's driving?
Who's driving?
Who's driving who? I know it looks like a simple question, but I think I want to understand that context where you are coming from.
Yeah, that's complex. it's kind of complicated, but who's driving who? Okay, obviously the person that I am and the person that you are, it is made up of like that is made up by the people that rate us, that surrounded us, the things that we came across, the careers that we pursue. We might be driving that, we might have chosen that, we might have loved that, but somewhere along the way something happened that fueled the love for that or the idea of doing that. So that's the reason why everyone, like you're gonna have passengers in the bus who are gonna tell you, no, I think you need to take the cab, like there's a block there, so do it like this. There's gonna be people who advise you along the way. There's gonna be people who guide you, people who show you the way.
I'm not trying to attack you. I'm not trying to. It's not a setup, okay? It's not a setup. The reason why I'm asking this is because I know we are speaking with people who are at university level, who are meeting, who I'm going to make friends, who's driving who. You understand? So I think that's the context that I want to say that I'm going to meet you, for instance, like I just said. I met you and you decided to give it a different approach. You decided to come, you see.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it's supposed to remain that way. You're still supposed to remain the driver.
How do you remain the driver while you allow someone in your life?
Here's the thing.
Okay, let me hear you.
The destination, remember, is mine. We met in Pretoria. We came to Pretoria to study. I came to Pretoria to do my thing also. We meet. I have a goal that I came to Pretoria with, which is one thing that I'm not supposed to lose. Whatever happens, even if we are gonna, that's why there are gonna be passengers who tell you, I think there's a block there, go that side. Or I need a stop, let's go that side. You go that side, we go have fun. We decide one day that Preeti and I, because we are sisters, I wanna go meet Preeti's family. I take a week from work and I go meet your family. We do those things. We allow, because it is a good thing. One thing for sure, in adapting, in learning things, in being in the environment in university, you need to allow people into your life. That is how you grow. That is how you learn. That is how you unlearn. I always tell people that I have unlearned, I think, 70% of the things that I've learned from home, including the food that at home they eat. I have literally become a different person by just coming to Pretoria. But that different person has not changed the person that I am, the things that I want to do. My personality is still the same. My mom is still going to tell you she's been like this since she was young. The dream is still the same dream that I had when I left home. Have I allowed people to take me this side, take me that side, decide this, decide that? But that's at a level of, it's at a social level. We all need a circle. We all need people who are going to be with us. We all need people who are going to learn from, people who are going to be there for us when we need them. Like, we all need that. But in the needing people for all that, we should make it a point that you don't forget the main destination that you're going to, because eventually you have to arrive where you have to arrive. Preeti doesn't know where I'm supposed to arrive. I might tell you the dream, I might tell you the vision. No, one day when I have a farm, I want it to be big. But you don't know the whole idea. Maybe my idea of farming is having a 2-hectare farm, like just a mini plot and just doing some tiny things. Maybe that's my idea of farming. But if I tell you of farming, you're thinking about the tractor along the road when you're passing, and you're thinking something huge, like maize farm with grains. Only to find that my idea of farming, it's something so small. But you know that I want to do farming in the future. So I carry the vision, I carry the dream, I carry the destination of where I'm going. And because I carry the destination of where I'm going, I am supposed to make sure that whatever happens, whoever I meet, from 2018 up to 2020 when I graduated, I've met a lot of people in between. I've met friends, I've made friends. I remember there was a time when I'm not gonna, let me not reveal my age, but I had a squad that we called each other by our year because we were the same age, and we would be like,
is it the one that I'm thinking it is? Is it what I'm thinking it is?
It is.
Okay.
It is. So we would just bracket ourselves as that, and then 3 years later, we broke apart. The two of us are still there. We were 3. The two of us are still there. The other one is not there. The friends that I met, they influenced my life. I remember one day saying, not every time when you break up with a friend, it is on a bad note. Sometimes you have to allow your friends to outgrow you. It's their season to grow in a different space. I have to allow you to grow on me because it's the season for Pretty to grow on me. And when the season comes for Pretty to outgrow and do something else and for me to be something else, it's supposed to be like that. I have met friends in the 5 years I've left home. I have lost those friends. I have fought with some. Some, even if I meet along the street, they'll probably spit on the side because we literally, like, the separation was bad. But we adapted through everything.
I'm burning.
I'm burning. My boots.
I'm burning. I don't wanna interject. No?
Okay.
I really don't wanna interject, but I think now with the issue of friendship, now you choose which company you wanna keep.
Yes.
For me specifically, I know what I want in life, and I choose my friends.
Exactly.
No one like sits me and say, I choose my friend and I let them know you're my friend. They will receive it the way they want to receive it, but I do choose my friends. And for me, when I choose the friend, I'm not choosing to lose you. So that's the difference between me and you. Not that I don't allow them to grow to make other friends. I do that, but I believe for a sisterhood we grow with each other. And by the way, you'll come 40 years later in this channel and you'll tell them the importance of keeping people for such a long time.
It is very important. I think it's very important. The one that I told you that I stuck with, that's the first person that I met when, like, we were doing, so there are 2 of my friends who I met, like the first people that I met in different occasions, but the first person that I met when I got to TT, and I didn't know what was happening. I was so stressed. We're still in touch. Like,
thank you.
We're still friends.
So
we're still in touch.
We agree that there are obstacles in the way. Those bad friends that we meet, and then we take them off. Right. But there are
those ones
that
the
we
others
know we are keeping.
I don't remember where I read this, and I'm not gonna quote it. I'm just gonna paraphrase it.
I wanna hear
that. Like, don't allow a good relationship to end because of a bad situation or bad something. But you're not supposed to allow people to just leave you. Like, if the relationship is good enough, it is helping you, it is beneficial to you, it is not taking anything away from you. Like, just your claws, everything, just give it your all. Give it your all. Apologize when you have to. Like, do the things when you have to, and maintain the relationship.
Yeah. I think that was a word for someone. Sorry for going off ramping a bit, but it's still part of the topic because of what? This is friends that we meet at the varsity level, and they're important very as well. Important. So tell me, let me just give you a brief background of my experience at varsity without disclosing what I'm doing. So, my varsity life, I've always been the girl that gets in the varsity. Well, I only went to varsity once. not like you. I went to Varsity wise, intending to go back to be learned because you need education anyway as you grow.
Yeah.
So my story is, to cut it short, it wasn't easy, but we got through it. And how did I get through it? Adaptation was the most critical thing that I had to go through. What do I mean by critical? I was moving from a village. I think it's been a story that I've been explaining, so I'll just I moved from a village to city.
Just make sure that the video where you explain the story is there so that they can go watch it. Make sure that they know what you're talking about.
No, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean, from village
Yes.
to city, from a long drop to flushing toilets. So I will just put it like that.
Yeah.
That's my experience at Varsity. So I had to, what do you call this thing? Modulation, when you mold yourself into something else, and then you definitely become part of it. Yes. And that's why most people, they say, yes, you are black, but you are actually living white. I've been receiving this for quite some time. That's because of the experiences that I got. It's not because it's something that I'm proud of. I'm not proud of. Like, I'm happy in my skin.
Yes.
It's just that I took one or two from those people and it keeps me going. But that's me. But Mina, they know my story. They
Yes.
don't know your story. How to adapt in university, at a university level, and also how to live a religious life that has gotten it, not just religiously, but devoted, and also an inspiring life. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so going to university, okay, for me, number one, I wanted to go to UCT. I wanted Cape Town, with my body, heart, and soul. Like, I wanted to be in a flight or a bus, whatever, but I wanted to be in Cape Town.
Cape Town, UCT.
I didn't mind what I was gonna do. I didn't love it, but I didn't mind what I was gonna do.
You didn't mind?
Yes.
You wanted to go? Do you
Yeah,
still want
I
to go
just
now?
wanted Cape Town.
You
I
still
just
want to
wanted to. No, now I'll go on vacation. It's fine.
Okay.
I actually wanted to go to Cape Town just to experience varsity life at Cape Town, but that was because there was someone from my school who I knew who went to Cape Town, and there was no one else that I knew of who went to another university. But also because Cape Town, the luxury of Cape Town, you can already you can already think about it. So I wanted to go to Cape Town. Unfortunately, my mom was like, nope, that's too far away. And I did everything at TUT. I loved agriculture. I love agriculture, and I'm actually so glad that God somehow made sure that I don't go that side. So I go to TUT. First week when I registered, Cape Town called my mom. I was still under the age of 18, so they had to get the consent from my mom for me to go to them. They're not the TUT, you come. They don't care if you come. They didn't
Take
say
your
come.
time.
You want education?
Take
Come.
your time.
So Cape Town, they wanted my mom to consent for me to go to Cape Town, and
She said,
I was already busy with my things at TUT. I was doing up and down every day. For the first week, I was doing registrations every day. I'm waking up in the morning. I'm going to TUT every single day. My dad literally drove me all the way to TUT for the first week for my orientations. So for me, the adaptation from the moving from home to university, it wasn't that difficult. It did become difficult because the first week when I noticed that I want to be in Cape Town, when it all set in, I got depressed.
Sorry for laughing. Can't hold myself.
Like,
Okay.
The reality of I am not in Cape Town and I've registered and I'm here, it started sinking in, and I got depressed like a bit, so that's actually when I started learning about depression. I had not much idea of what depression was until when I was doing my first year. And I got depressed a bit because it wasn't because of the school, but I just wanted Cape Town. Then
Just other than the beach.
I just
Say it. You wanted the beach. You wanted to wear bikinis.
I wanted that color house. I needed those things. That's what I wanted for my life, for myself.
Go upside down. The more Hartis. You go to Hartis upside down house.
So the adaptation. So okay, it wasn't that difficult, but the setup, the staying with people I don't know. I'm reserved. I take like time to adjust in an environment like. It's only
This girl is lying.
It's only now.
You lie. Okay.
It's only now that.
Okay.
Okay. I want to keep him fine.
No, it's fine.
So it's only now where I'm learning how, like, I think another thing is that I wasn't like confident enough in who I was. I wasn't like the girl that I am now. Like I was that girl, like like they're doing that. Like so for me that made it difficult to be with other people because like the only thing I know is being with my family. We hardly visit. I can literally count the number of times we visited, like, and that's it.
I think one thing about my mom is we always keep to ourselves. I also my family. I only know my siblings a lot than everyone else. Yeah.
So having to be with other people, sharing a room with someone that I know nothing about,
yeah.
that was the hardest. Like it was so hard. Sharing the kitchen with like 10 people.
Yo.
Whew. That was
God.
That was extra. I literally, like, every time when I would go home, my mom would cook bab for me 3 times a day because I would have lost.
You were not eating at all.
I was eating, but I'd probably like have some soft porridge in the morning because I also don't like cornflakes and stuff. So.
Oh my gosh, you are me.
I don't like those.
You are me. You are me. Just that you are not. You understand?
Yeah.
But like whatever you are explaining right now, like if someone can sit down and study you, you are me. It's just that now I got I didn't get the loud part. I wasn't loud, by the way. I wasn't loud. Something that I adapted to.
Oh.
I continued. So I wasn't loud. So that's why when you look at my loudness and the way I react in things, you will think, actually, this person is very loud, but unfortunately, on the other side of the city, I'm not like that.
Wow.
So, like, when someone can take time and study you, they should be able to come through me. Like the little things that you're saying, like, Bob, you love meat, right?
I'm telling you about pretty now.
You love meat.
Not really.
No, she's not
really.
I
do. I think I don't have like that thing of I would literally like be stressed if I don't eat meat for the whole week. I don't get stressed. I only get stressed if like I have to always cook something different and there's meat. But if I buy things and I forget the meat, I forgot it. We want to eat something else.
No ways.
I love fries and Russians and like I can live on that.
No, you tasted my. Sorry, I will reject that. No. But the rest of the things like porridge, I don't like eating anyhow. I remember very well that when they bought me this thing here, all brown or something like that. Guess what? It stayed the whole year. Took it back home. I never ate it.
The first 5 kg porridge they bought me, the maize meal, it expired. It expired. That's how much I wasn't cooking. I think also have a little bit of this and that.
I think also the reason why you were not cooking is because like the schedule. You have to schedule your cooking. No, I like
when you enter the kitchen, everyone's already in there, and like
it's just like okay, fine.
I'll see it another time. So that was the most difficult part for me. Academic wise, so I'm one person, like if there's one thing that I pride myself in, like I know it's not a good thing, but I do pride myself in, I can sit in a room of 300 people and sit alone and be okay and not worry and get annoyed when people start talking to me because why out of all the 299 people,
You choose
why are you
me.
choosing me?
Actually, you're talking about someone I know, but anyways, yeah.
That's the thing. So when it comes to friendships, I was lucky to make friends, which is the reason, like, my friends, the ones that fell off, I know that this one, and this one fell off.
They were not pushing you.
When they fell
They were
off
not pushing
and how
you.
they fell off, and that's it.
They were not pushing you. I think you're personally your I don't care person, and you tend to lose
You're the
like.
second person to tell me that.
Yes,
This year.
yes, you are a don't care person, and let me tell you something that will help you. This is our conversation. They are just diving into our conversation. Let me tell you what happens. The moment you don't care about people, even the ones that are meant to stay with you will leave. They will. So
Yeah.
try your best with everyone, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But don't be a reason why you don't receive help. Yourself, Cumlaude, she's just Cumlaude. But you should remember that with that also as well.
Actually, I actually pick my people. I pick my people, and my people know that, like, I show up like nothing else. When I show up, I think that's the reason why I always keep it to like a few people, because I want to remember your birthday. I want to remember what you said you like. I want to remember your favorite color. I'm still that person. Like, I want to remember your favorite color, who your mom is. Like, I want to remember those details. So if I then get to meet a lot of people, I can't do that. But sometimes, most times, I feel on people's energies.
Wow.
If I enter the room and there's tension, I pick it almost immediately.
Wow. Guys, let's cut it here. Meet us on the next episode right here, right now. And we are continuing from here. Don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe. Yeah.
Keep the notification bell.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Unlearn Holdings. Enjoy.